Okay, having a look at this unit because it's not working. Last year we changed that compressor. I think I can smell capacitors, so maybe we have got possibly burnt wiring. It's a job to see because the camera viewfinder thingy is playing up. If I angle it so I can see it, the screen goes blank, so I have to have it pointing at the floor so I can't see what you can see. Nope, not too bad. Let's dig into it a bit more. Okay, nothing obvious so far. Shall we turn this on, see if it runs? Wait for the train to go by. Okay. And away she goes. That fan is not going very quick. Look at it. That fan is not going very quick. I'm going to say that fan is not going around very quick. Can we make this one go? Let's if we lever the LP switch, it will come on, and then we should see how much quicker that fan goes. And that is the original motor. Oh dear, let's take this off. I thought I'd save time by leaving that cover on the top, but no, apparently not. Speed of that one. Okay, and that one. She's not got it, is it? That's going to pump down, I can tell by the sound of it. Right, well, we check the capacitor, and failing that, it's going to be fan motor's died again. So it's had the original one. That's the. Then we had to put a Chinese replacement one on there, and then this will be the second Chinese replacement one that's failed, and that original one is still going. Right, that capacitor is reading 1.4, should be 6 I think. When's that? 23, not long ago is it? It's not been on very long. Yeah, November 23. I don't think that would be the problem, but let's try it. No, it's gone off on the pressure switch, hasn't it? It has, John. Let's go and turn the tank on. Perhaps if you press the record button, I was going to say, look at that, that looks like that's moving more air. Might just be a capacitor then. Well, there's a lesson learned. Maybe on these bigger motors, the start winding does more work. I don't know. Yeah, it's usually weak cap. It won't start, but if you give it a flick, it'll go. But I suppose 1.5 is only a quarter of what it should be. Well, he's about to start milking, so what I might do is put this back together. I'm going to have to move the van out of the way because this cow's come down here. Put this back together. I won't wait until he's got some milk in the tank, and then I'll watch it run till the motor gets hot, just in case. I've had motors run fine when they're cold, and then they get hot, and then they don't work. So we will turn this off, like thus. Alright, can go back in the box. And that'll pump down. I've obviously ordered the wrong one, because they do them with a that doesn't have a unless they've stopped doing them, a conduit threaded bit there. But I've got some rubber ends to go on the flexible conduit for a flex to come out of that will fit over that, and I can just cable tie it, so we can overcome that issue in the future. Yes, that should be pumping down now. Yeah, it's going a good speed, isn't it? Yeah, see that one on the other unit, oh, this tester's a pain. It does go to sleep. 5.8, which this does read a little bit low, so that's probably fine, because that new one I've put on there tested at 5.8, so that one's good. I don't know, we haven't put a date on that one. Yep. Anyway, we're going to put that on. We're putting some water in the tank so we can cool that down and leave this running for however long it takes, half an hour or something, just to get the motor warm, see if it still works, see if it'll start and stop. But hopefully it's just that. Let's give it a buzz. That starts nice because we've had the wires apart. Want to make sure that one starts, and then let's try this one. It's pulling in 1.29 amps, which I'm not sure what the maximum on that is. I thought there was 1.9 is the maximum. It's good airflow. You could do with a tacho to measure the speed. Anyway, that is working. That's 1.3, and then if we go on the capacitor wire, that's doing 0.6 of an amp. Neutral, and 1.2, 1.3. They're 6 poles, so they only run about 900 RPM, so they don't go that quick. Max run. I've got the figure of 1.9 amps in my head somewhere. I think the 120 watt phone is what, about 1.2, so it's like it's an amp per 100 watts roughly. So these are 180 watts, so they would be about 1.8 amps on that, using that logic. I don't know. There's a data plate on here somewhere. Anyway, see it run for a bit, see what it does. Okay, it's been running 10 minutes or so, I think, probably. Current's about the same. It never quite goes to zero, I don't think, this thing, so. Water in the tank is at 10 degrees, I think I'll just let it run until it turns off, and well, we can turn it off now. Let's see, let's turn that off, let it stop and see if it will start, because I've had that before when I've had them go weak. They run fine when they're cold, and then when you go to turn them back on again once they've been running, they won't start. There she goes. 2 amps. Drops fairly quick. It took 4 degrees out. I think it was 12 when I turned it on. So it's not doing too badly. It's been running for about half an hour now. That one was getting sort of up to sort of temperature. You'd expect it to be sort of running temperature. the weather's quite cool today, so it would run hotter in the summer. Amps have stayed stable. It's just odd. I can't remember seeing one with a weak cap where it was altered the speed. Once it would affect the starting but not the running kind of thing. Probably make them run hot, but so I just want to do a bit more. I don't want to come back, but I don't want to change the motor if I don't need to. Goes. Starts okay. Yeah, I think that's it. New cap. Something's happened to the old one. I think they failed in about 6 months. I'll check the one on that. That one's fine. Yeah. Something simple. Okay, just pump down, run fine. Okay, I'm going to call that good, I think. Take back what I said about them Chinese motors. See. Where are these made? I think they might be made in Romania actually. Some of them are. Doesn't say. Arcotronics. I think some are made in Romania. That was made in India.